I think I know what it is.
Why a pyramid? Surely a sphinx of corn dogs would have been more impressive.
Charge! They're mine. All mine! Just put them on my account.
Oh.
What is that?
It's a credit card, my liege.
A credit card, Very well. Listen up, everyone. This is Sammun-Mak. Forget what we said before. From now on, credit cards are a scourge upon the land and our least favorite thing ever. So, if you see a credit card, rip it to shreds.
What did I miss?
I think you just single-handedly destroyed the foundations of the U.S. economy over a pile of corn dogs.
What, again?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were trying to figure out how to either make it so that Frankie the rat goes broke, or he loses that credit card. We just made it so he lost the credit card. Man, I wish I had thought of that sooner, but at the very least, I did in fact think of it. And I am halfway proud of that. So, now we can take care of this betting situation. In fact, hold on a sec. Can we, like, save the game right now? Get some information? No, it doesn't give any new information. But at the very least, I can explain it myself. We're basically trying to get a badge that Frankie has, because we need 3 badges in order to get to Sammun-Mak's side. Sammun-Mak's side? The Pharaoh side. We're trying to get to the Pharaoh side, and we need 3 badges, and Frankie has the last badge we need.
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him nothing, Frankie.
Yeah!
I'd like to make another bet.
Hey, it's your loss, Squeaky.
Oop, back up. Back up. Back up. I forgot to check the future.
On second thought, I'm not up for any gambling right now.
Too chicken to hang with the big rats, eh? Can't say as I blame you. These guys are cleaning me out.
Well, it doesn't help that you no longer have a credit card.
Don't go anywhere, Frankie.
Why would I go? I feel a hot streak coming on.
Right in the
Sure you
Labanza.
do. Stop saying right in the Labanza. That's getting annoying.
Well, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
Ah, jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them simian moves this time.
No thigh squeeze? Oh.
Ooh, that's brutal.
No thigh squeeze. Gotcha.
Franklin?
Again? Yeah!
I'd like to take some more.
Ah, jeez.
I do notice that the options are graying out as we go along, so it makes me wonder if we can just brute force our way and eventually we're left with the correct answer. So, no hand usage, no simian moves, no thigh squeeze. That's simian, that's using a hand, that's using a hand. This time it is going to be the leg sweep.
$20 on the Great Ape leg sweep.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
I'm liking that gorilla girly slap.
The simian scissor kick is calling to me, Frankie.
And I'll pick the, gorilla thigh squeeze. But first, I gotta get some cash. Uh-oh.
A credit card?
Lord Sammun-Mak hates credit cards.
Pulverize it!
Now, guys...
Don't you want in on that?
They look like they've got it under control.
No! Now what'll I bet?
How about that funky pendant of yours?
The pendant of Inquisition? But it was a gift from Sammun-Mak himself. An accessory, what do you call it? Privilege.
But if you win, you'll have that and $60.
Hey, good point. I'm in.
Looks like another blasphemous bowman has entered the ring to face off against Sammun-Mak's undefeated champion, Skunkape. Let's see how he does. Oh my! This one's almost over before it even had a chance to start. Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it, oh my, yes, it's the Great 8-Leg Sweep, and the crowd goes wild!
No thigh squeeze? Oh.
Well, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
Ah, jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them simian moves this time. Come to Papa!
Hooray!
No!
Hey, what about the cash?
This accessory of privilege is all we need to get closer to the glory of Sammun-Mak.
Works for us.
Sweet hopping horse on a two-headed ass. I've got 3 accessories of privilege. You know what that means, Max?
We get a free hoagie on our next visit?
No, it means I'm worthy of basking in the transcendent radiance of Lord Sammun-Mak's divine personage.
I prefer the hoagies.
You don't even have a mouth. I wonder if I should shave first.
Hot dog? Alright, we got our
That
things.
spindly old mole woman's really holding her own against Skunky.
Who knew that Dame Judi Dench exterior was hiding the ninja skills of Mila Jovovich?
I don't think Mila Jovovich is really a ninja, Max.
It's kind of jarring how there's no transition when we come to this place. So, she's here now.
I wonder how long she can keep that up.
Let's see her future. Might be useful.
You furry fool!
Ouch. Looks like Skunky finally catches up with that poor old mole girl in the end.
Sam, what's the difference between furry and hairy?
Ask me again when you're old enough to start using chat rooms.
That was Sam's hand that was holding on to her. Is Sam going to thwart her? We kind of don't want that to happen. We kind of need her to not be thwarted. Just in case, I'm going to go ahead and save the game.
This should be fun.
Stop! Who dares trespass into the inner circle of the Lord High Sammun-Mak?
I dare, Grand Vizier Pepperpot.
And we've got the bling of whatever to prove it.
It appears they'll give out accessories of privilege to anyone these days. Very well. Let it be written that Sammun-Mak's freelance police have been granted entry into the inner circle of the Lord High Sammun-Mak, maker of worlds and breather of life. Welcome, Sammun-Maks. Try not to bother the Lord High. He's a busy god.
Alright, this is where things get tricky. What do we do from here?
Lord Sammun-Mak, thanks for welcoming me into your inner circle. I can't believe I'm so close to your radiant gloriousness.
Yes, it's a great honor. Now still your tongue. We're watching the fight.
You talk to me.
Stop drooling, Sam.
Try not to bother the Lord High. He's a busy god.
Well, considering there isn't really a whole lot else to do while we're over here, the only option is to try giving him the brain screw.
Almost mighty and glorious Lord Sammun-Mak, I have something you might be interested in.
Shimber Tyrannus!
Hey now, Missy, be careful with that thing.
Sam, no!
You furry fool! Well done, my wet-nosed and faithful servant. Now, finish off this wretched assassin.
Isn't that a little harsh? How about we just slap her with a fine or revoke her internet privileges for a few days?
Kill her!
Come on, Sam, don't be a jerk.
I'm sorry, my liege. I can't do it.
What? Ha! Paperweight? How could you let her escape?
Oh, I am so very sorry, your perfectness.
And you have disappointed us for the first and only time, Sam. into the pit of contrition with you!
Yes, your awesomeness.
Yes, I shall enjoy this.
Let the divine punishment begin!
I've waited a lifetime for this, Earth Cur.
But we only imprisoned you in the penal zone a couple of hours ago.
Yes, but due to the temporal differences between this dimension and the...
Blah, blah, blah. Just shut up and fight.
Yes, your gloriousness.
Yes, your wonderfulness.
Let us see what you've got.
Okay. Boss time, I guess.
Max, little help here?
Where's Max sitting at this point in time? I guess sitting up there? Interesting statue you got here. Well, let's back out of this for the time being.
Still standing? I'm impressed.
If this is all it takes, you'll be really impressed when I kick your crimson keister.
Let's try the other options just for funsies.
A child could have seen that move coming. Hey, yo!
Maddie is asking if this is meant to be a call out to the Star Trek fight music. You notice it too?
Hey, Skunky!
What?
I've been wondering, what? Can you get free space gas with your AARP card?
Clumsy oaf. Do you know how much that equipment costs?
Woo!
Hey, Skunky! What?
I might accidentally win this.
So, the mole men giving you a good fight?
Don't be ridiculous. Those dreary little mole men barely get my pulse racing. It's all I can do not to double over laughing when I see them running around the arena.
Hey! Liberté! Egalité! With Mole! Down with the Pharaoh!
La la la. So cool.
Well, at the very least, I'm now aware that we actually want to distract Sammun-Mak for some reason. So let's go back to Max and kind of figure stuff out.
That won't do me any good now.
How about this?
I can't leave now. The fight's just getting good.
Sure, that's the reason that we don't leave now. And nothing to do with your friend being in trouble.
Hi-ya!
Oh!
Did that help?
A little, but do you think you can widen the zoom on these visions a bit?
Maybe if I had some hands, I could fiddle with the lenses.
I couldn't have done it without you, Max. Who knew Skunk Ape was so sensitive about getting dumped by Paperweight?
Looks like you're gonna win.
That's very, comforting.
Don't buy Paperweight?
Paperweight's got a shorter fuse than those fireworks we bought from those Girl Scouts.
I wonder if either Skunkape or Paperweight remember the actual supposed to be reality.
Why don't you fall?
After you. Hey, Skunky!
What? Don't just stand there like a drooling man. Hit me!
very amusing.
Hey, Skunky! What?
Ah, the paperweight taunt. We'll leave that for a moment.
Come now, Sam. At least try to give our liege a few minutes of entertainment.
Hey, Skunky!
What?
It must have hurt when Paperweight dumped you, huh?
What are you talking about?
You know, when he ditched your little alliance of the B-list supervillains.
What? Paperweight didn't break the alliance. I broke it. I dumped him.
That's a lie!
Ah, my eyes.
Hi-ya!
Oh!
Sure.
Finish him!
Gee, I wonder what option I should choose. Let's try this one.
I have had enough of you!
I knew you could do it, Sam. Even though I may have secretly placed some side bets against you.
I couldn't have done it without you, Max. Who knew Skunk Ape was so sensitive about getting dumped by Paperweight?
Must we do everything around here? If you will not submit to our champion, then we will personally have the pleasure of scraping you from the papyrus of reality.
Try not to ruin my face, Sam.
And don't think we haven't noticed you meddling with our stolen toys.
Ah, croco dung.
Now, insect, strike me if you can.
I can't, your gloriousness.
That's more like it. Don't just stand there like a flea. Fight me.
Max, give me a hand here.
But I don't have any hands, Sam. Or magic toys.
When has that stopped you before?
All right, all right. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so let's see here. Now it's time for the real boss, I guess. So,
Sammun-Mak is stupid. Sammun-Mak is lame.
You're next, brain.
You know what I could go for right now? Some cheesy fries.
Not helping, Max.
Any ideas?
I was kind of hoping you'd have some, little buddy.
Sammun-Mak is handsome. Sammun-Mak is cute.
When we think of Sammun-Mak, we give a big salute.
Careful, Kerr. You almost hit me.
okay. That might be something we're supposed to kind of do.
Sammun-Mak is mighty. Sammun-Mak is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Sammun-Mak is more than we can stand.
Kneeling won't save you now, traitor.
Sammun-Mak is handsome. Sammun-Mak is cute.
When we think of Sammun-Mak, we give a big salute.
I win!
Oh, I'll never be a Grand Vizier now. Ooh, have I got a headache. Hey, did I just miss out on one of those reality makeover capers?
Yep, you were pretty much useless through the whole thing.
Dang.
Don't worry, though. I saved the day all by myself. Even though I had my hands, legs, and all my internal organs tied behind my back.
Hey, nice work, little buddy.
Now hurry up and put my brain back in my body. This jar's starting to fog up.
There you are, Max. Good as, new.
Ooh, it's tight in here. All that demon broth must have fattened up my brain.
We'll get you on a steady diet of brain-shrinking reality shows tomorrow. Now, let's stow this troublemaking toy box someplace safe before another delusional jerkwad gets his hands on it.
Aside from me, you mean?
Sam is coming! Sam is coming! Sam is coming!
You don't have to repeat yourself.
And besides, I'm right here.
Actually,
This is just like that dream I had last night. I wonder if he studied for his finals.
Why don't you ask them?
Max,
Yes?
shouldn't I be waking up about now?
shouldn't I be waking up now? A good question from a good dog, and one that you are no doubt asking yourself even now, along with who is the ominous Dr. Norrington? How did Monsieur Papier-Weight survive for over a century? And what is the dealio with all those naked Sams?
Half naked.
We'll have answers of a sort to these questions in our next chapter. Until then, my friends, sleep well.
Beyond the Alley of the Dolls. Well, that ends They Stole Max's Brain. I feel a little bad for skipping some of the other options. As soon as it became apparent when the correct option was present, I had to take it because I didn't want to have to go through the effort of setting the correct answer back up again. Like when Sam was kneeling, it's like, oh, I gotta take this opportunity to finish this. I don't know. I still have a little bit of time. I could probably load that back up, possibly, and try out the other options just for funsies. I did save... well... no, maybe not. I saved before the whole fight began. So maybe not worth it to go back and do it again. I don't know. That was certainly an interesting chapter, though, gotta say. It was interesting how it was kind of separated into two halves. The first half being the museum and trying to get Max's brain back, and the second half being the caper trying to take down Pharaoh. Maddie says it's fine in regards to the not trying every option there. Alright, well, I can just keep going anyway. We're not done with this stream, by the way. We're only halfway through the stream. So that leaves me plenty of time to go ahead and start out this whole half-naked Max, or half-naked Sam's thing. As soon as the credits end. And the credits are over. And so, we're going to go ahead and take a short break here. And when we come back, we're going to go ahead and start up the next chapter of Sammun-Mak's The Devil's Playground. And it occurs to me that I do not have to stop the stream in order to change games, because technically speaking, it's still the same game. These are all part of Sammun-Mak's The Devil's Playground. So, stick around, I'll go ahead and load up the next file, essentially.